Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be doing a excuse me. We're going to be doing our pick a card for what will be kind of coming up for your November 2024. So typically, yes, I do all the zodiac signs. I'm still a little bit low energy as I'm just trying to catch up on things. And I got irons in all the different fires from October. So we're just doing a pick a card here today. And we have 3 piles for you guys to choose from. So what we're going to be going over today in each one of the piles is we're going to be going specifically looking at career slash studies, relationships, some cards just on what for you to expect here in the month of November. We're then going to pull some clarifiers for the month, about some challenges, some wins, and then a card for inspiration to kind of just things to think about or as like a general theme of which to kind of keep in mind in the back of your head. So with that, I have 3 piles here. So we have for pile 1, we have Raw is My Heart. Pile number 2 is going to be for our burden of creativity. And pile 3 is The Maze We Walk. Come on, focus, please. So I'll let you guys take some time, figure out which pile is called to you. You can use your instinct, use your whichever one feels right to you. And without further ado, then I will see you guys in your pile. Hi, pile number 1, and welcome to your pick a card reading looking at your November 2024 horoscope. So, for your guys' pile, you guys have chosen this absolutely stunning Raw is My Heart. So, just off the bat, just getting into the energy of this pile, I do feel that for quite a few of you here in the month of November, relationships, especially within personal, whether that be personal, professional, familial, or relationship wise, is going to be super duper important for you. Raw is my heart. It's giving me the energy of being a little bit. You're wearing your heart on your sleeve, but also it's like you've been burned. A lot of people in this pile feels like they've been burned a lot in past situations, situationships, people kind of letting them down at certain times, times, people, places, things, and the such. And it's like I almost get like I'm hearing for quite a few of you. It's like I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired. I don't know, like, and I also get it's like you feel bruised and a little bit busted. And it's like, I don't know how much more of this I can take. Because it's like, it almost feels like for a lot of you, and myself included almost, it's like your heart's been run through the cheese grater. And it's like, how many more punches, people, places, things can I take? And it's like, when is there something finally good coming to us? When is there finally something good coming? It's like, it's like you're holding on, holding on, holding on. And just but it's like your heart is like, I don't know if it can take rejection one more time, if it can take abandonment one more time, if it can take hatred one more time. So that's what I'm kind of feeling here as kind of just the general energy initially for my pile number 1s. If this is something that you resonate with, maybe this is the pile for you. If you don't, there's 2 other piles initially that you could be kind of looking at. So with that, then let's take a look here at your cards. I'm going to put this up here in the corner. And I pre-shuffled already. So the decks that we're going to be using for you guys today is we're going to be using Under the Oaks Tarot, and then for your oracle cards, it's going to be Whispered Omens. So this is a new deck that I got from a family member of mine that I'm really excited to show here on the channel that I absolutely love. So let's take a look here then at what kind of is coming here for your what should we kind of expecting for your career and studies here in the month of November. So we have the King of Wands reversed. Feeling burnt out. Come on, focus, please. Yeah, I feel like a burnt out energy. Very burnt out. And then you guys had 2 clarifiers for you guys are the Swan, magical realms are opening, and Pelican, unselfishness will renew you. So for my pile number 1, looking at your career here, I am seeing for your month of November, there's going to be feeling like a little bit of a burnout, or you guys have been experiencing burnout in your career and what you've been doing. And it's like, it feels like you're almost hitting a brick wall. However, this also feels like a pile of, if you have significant placements in Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, Libra. This is my pile, I think, for like this group who's coming out of this transit of Pluto in Capricorn. This has been our extremely, I don't know if anyone else, I have very significant placements in Libra, Aries, Capricorn. I don't have any water in my chart, but this is very significant, and like it's like November, it's almost feeling like there's just like this last push. October, roller coaster of emotions. But looking here into November, it's like you're burnt out, honeys. Like I'm also seeing like someone like crawling to like the finish line. It's like you've been put through the ringer. Your emotions have been like, you have gone through the high highs, the low lows, and everything in between. It feels like in October, and it feels like it's like I am army crawling right now to get to the finish line. Like you are at empty, you are beat down, especially in terms of your career as well, where it's feeling I'm at a brick wall. I don't know what to do. If this is people who are trying to start their own business, this feels like I don't know if I can do this. Like I've been trying and throwing spaghetti at the wall, but nothing's sticking. And what I'd like to say here is also with the magical realms are opening and unselfishness will renew you. It's giving me the sense of, for those, it's almost like for a few of you too, it's almost like you've like gotten down on your hands and knees and you're praying and you're just like, what can I do? What direction am I getting taken into next for your career here in November? And it's like in November, it's like this month is going to be one, I think in the first half, it's going to be a little bit rocky still, but there's stuff that's being hidden from you with the magical realms are opening. It's like there's a new sector, a new job, something that's super unexpected as well. It feels like for my pile number 1s, where you are, it's like you just like say you want to get a new job and in your career, and it's like you've been looking, you've been scrolling, and all of a sudden this like dream opportunity, you just apply for it and it's like, oh, I won't get it, but you know what, I'll just apply anyway to see. And it's like it's like also like an eye-opening moment that's kind of coming here for you. It's like whatever opportunities are coming your way this month, because it feels like you're going to be tired when I think new opportunities start coming in. I want to, myself included here, really go for them, because unselfishness will renew you. So it's like giving back to others. If you guys are like really family oriented individuals, or like you guys have been like, oh, I'm the one who organizes the parties or does this or that, I want you to kind of get into maybe like, oh, hey, I want to hold like a bonfire. Oh, I want to have some people over. It's like giving back to others or giving back to communities, people, places, things is super helpful for you, I think, to feel renewed. And I think for a lot of my pile number 1s too, like I'm getting this sense of I've always been the doer. I've always been the person who does this or does that or make sure everyone's okay. And it's like I want you to also be able to take care of yourself here, especially in like how this relates to your career is in order to give to others, we must give to ourselves first. And remember, we burnt out over here, guys. So much burnout in this first half of November, but new stuff is coming. This later half of November feels like a really, really good, important time for you. So, but I would expect some like little blessings here and there to start coming for you throughout the month of November. Because like also with the 23rd, like November 23rd could be a really important date for you. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm getting for your career. Let's looking at your relationships. The Three of Wands. Okay, I'm just gonna pull some stuff up to make sure we can see everything. And pursue your quest. The Goose. Ooh. Okay. So for my pile number ones, looking at your relationships here in November, I am seeing you maybe rethinking or replanning on how you are looking at people, places, and or things. So for quite a few of you, it almost feels like, hey, I have cut off a lot of people out of my life. Like friends, who knew them? My pet, me, myself, and I, it almost feels like is what we have going. However, with the Three of Wands here and pursue your quest, looking into the month of November, it's like we are now coming into an energy of, I want to see where this is going. I'm looking to make new friends. I'm looking to meet new people. And it's like we're looking, it's like, again, this magical realm opening. It's like it's coming into almost, it feels like all aspects of your life too, where it's like you have new friends coming, you have new friends, new family, new romance, new coworkers. There's new stuff coming and it's like you're planning, you're thinking, you're imagining, you're also like manifesting. So for any of you who have been doing like heavy manifestation work as well, feels like November is a month of still it's like we're refining our manifestations to be like, universe, this is what I want generally, but this is how I want to feel when I get this manifestation coming in. So I don't know, an example of this could be I want or I have a happy, healthy, loving relationship. And like that's what you want. That's your manifestation, right? But here it's like it's like it feels like in the month when it comes to these relationships and manifestations wanting to come in, it's like we're refining them a little bit. So it's like I want a happy, healthy, loving, romantic relationship where I laugh every day. That could be like a little bit more of a refinement or adding in how you want to refine that. That's what it feels like with like your relationships this coming month. It's like you're reevaluating and you're pursuing your quest. You're putting out your manifestations on, if you're looking, especially with this raw is my heart, you've been put through the ringer. So it's like relationship wise, it's like I know what I want out there. And it's like now it's like we're putting in manifestations, we're putting out our intentions to the universe and then going to start working on being like, okay, so we want let's say you're looking for a romantic relationship. We'll just keep going with this example. And in the month of November, it's like, okay, I've had this manifestation, but it's like, I don't know if I'm ready for it. So it's like you put this manifestation out there where it's like, I want a happy, healthy, romantic relationship. And you refined it. And then now it feels like that's like the first half of the month. And then into the later half of the month, it's like, now you're going to go and pursue it. So it's like, okay, so I want to maybe put myself on a dating app. Oh, I want to speak to other people. I'm going to put myself into situations with other people who are single. Maybe this is like, I'm working on myself. Maybe this is, I am loving myself and then in loving myself, I get to attract others who are loving themselves, who then want to build a loving, lasting partnership with another person. So it's like it's also again some of your manifestations might be coming here in the month of November too, especially when it comes to relationships. Heavy emphasis here on like, and whether this is maybe a romantic relationship, maybe this is a friendship you've been trying to manifest, like it feels like something or someone might be coming in here towards the later half of November. um that like you've been trying to manifest for quite a while, it feels like. Okay, now let's look at you yourself and I. So we have the Eight of Cups reversed, along with the Eagle. Spirit, vision, and healing surround you. Okay, I'm gonna push this up just a wee bit so you guys can see these. This is such a cool, I like how these pair together. Okay, so what we get here is you are being forced to walk away from situations, people, places, and things that don't serve you anymore, whether you want to or not. This month, November, is going to still be a little bit of a roller coaster. Again, I'm sorry, I'm going through it too, and I empathize with y'all. But here with this Eight of Cups is like we are being forced to walk away from situations, people, places, and things that don't serve us anymore, whether that is a job, a partner, a friend, a family member, someone or something is being ripped out of you. And it's like, you want to keep it? Sorry, that you don't get to keep that. But the reasoning behind it is spirit, vision, and healing surround you. It's like, this is for your highest good. So it's like, you're like, oh no, I don't want that person to go. I don't want that thing to go. I don't want it. No, 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 it's mine. It's like, but once it's kind of ripped out of your life, again, it feels like this is getting ripped out whether you want it to or not. You're going to realize just how draining the situation, the person, people, or places, or things were actually affecting you in quite a negative manner. And it's not that this thing is getting ripped away from you to punish you, but it's being ripped away from you because you need to heal. And in order to heal, this needs to go. Whatever it is, it just needs to freaking go because it doesn't serve you. It's not for your highest good. And if like we keep being better and elevating ourselves and having a spiritual awakening and keep elevating it and keep going at a higher elevation or a higher vibration, like there are things that just are not going to serve you because they are not at that vibration, so they are going to have to be kind of kicked out. And it's like, you don't want that person, place, people, thing that has been kind of maybe almost attached to you at the hip. It's again feels a little bit more like a parasite for some of you, and it's like that thing's going, it's gone, we're gotta heal, we're moving on, and we're doing new better things. So that feels like another thing coming here for you in the month of November. So next we're going to be looking at some other challenges for the month. So this is just, I pulled some tea leaf cards. So we have Bat, which is take care, enemies are working against you. Ooh boy. Again, there's going to be some people, I think, that have not been kind to you behind the scenes. These people are going to get removed from your life, whether or not you know that they're bad for you or not in that moment. People are going. Doesn't matter. Spirit's like, get her out of them. Get her out of here. We don't need it. They're not going to be for your highest good in the long term. Okay, then we're going to go another one that we have, Firecracker, Excitement. Ooh, yeah, this might be, however this person, place, people, place, thing is getting out of your life. Ooh, boy. This needs to be removed so the blessings can come in. And this is going to feel, I think, a little bit more like a tower moment of like, you're going to know. This isn't going to be something that's like sly or on the down low. This is going to be something pretty damn big. It feels like it's gonna go whoosh, and it's like a tower moment, and like, yeah, this person wasn't the best for you. They were talking behind your back constantly and making you like a fool to everyone. Or this is gonna be a big fight, or this is going to be like a big blowout. Someone's gonna say something, people are gonna cry. I mean, I don't know what stage of you are in your life, but it's like for me, I'm like, hey, if you're gonna cry, okay, because at this point, you kind of have earned it at this point. So, all right. Then let's see, what are your wins for the month of November? So we have Vine, which is seek out information that will help you. So for those of you, maybe this is going to be like, oh, I'm going to find a therapist. Oh, I'm going to get some books or talk to a mentor or talk to coworkers. And it's like when it comes to these people, places, or things, it's like you're getting help because you're asking for help. You're putting your efforts in to get your manifestations. Because it's like, again, it's like we want our manifestations. We want our people to come in. Well, we can ask for them to come in, but now we need to put ourselves in situations where they are able to come in. We are not going to be able to have new people come in if we're sitting at home on the couch, wrapped up in a blanket and not going outside. People don't find us if you're inside and they can't get to you already. I know. I feel the same way. I'm calling myself out just as I'm calling other people out. Okay. All right. And then let's take a look at their second win for the month. Purse. Pay attention to your finances. So, So there might be some financial gain for some of you this month. Whether this is maybe uh, a raise or a bonus or a new job, or if you work on your own business, maybe this is like, oh, you're getting like a new client or a sponsor or something. Someone's coming in with a big amount of money who's going to work with you. So it's like, I do see that like we're going to be having, I think, a little bit more. We're going to have some money coming in for you, or you're going to do some money moves to make things work here in the month of November. Your abundance is on the way. That was very clear. Your abundance is on the way, whether this is abundance in a monetary sense, an emotional sense, a finite, like monetary, emotional, physical, all of the above. Like your abundance is coming in. Now I want to start crying. Your abundance is coming in. Your abundance is coming in. And for those of you who have been like, I don't know how much more I can take. I don't know if we can keep, like, I'm already raw. I am at, remember, I'm seeing people like trying to like army crawl towards the finish line, but you aren't giving up. And that's the thing. You aren't giving up. A really good affirmation I feel like for this group is, and I've posted on my community tab, but it's, my fatigue is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of I'm showing up for myself each and every day. And I think that's a very, very, very important quote for a lot of people in this group. My fatigue is not a weakness. It is a sign that I show up for myself each and every day. Okay? All right. And then I want to get us a card of inspiration for the month. And you guys have had rapid movement, fly in the coop. Ooh. So, again, I think once this person, people, place, or thing is kind of removed out of your life, because like, this has been a huge drain on you, and you haven't realized it's been a huge drain on you, and once this drain is gone, maybe this is a mindset, maybe this is a person, people, place, thing. Once this is gone and we've gotten rid of it, new is going to be coming in very quickly, very rapidly. Fly in the coop, rapid movement. This is like my really fast card in this little oracle deck that I've made. And it's like you are flying straight towards where you're going, and things are coming into your life very, very quickly. So if things maybe feel slow in the beginning of the month, because I feel like they're going to be, no fret. Feels like November 18th is a very important date for this group. I believe that's very close to when Pluto leaves Capricorn, but like November 18th feels very, very important for this group. So it feels like after that date, things are going to start rapidly moving very quickly, and your people are not going to kind of know, like, where did this come from? What's going on? It feels like it's going to be a little chaotic, but chaotic in like the best way possible of like, I don't know what's going on, but we're here for the ride. So buckle up, folks, because the wings are strapped on. My goggles have been tightened, and we're somehow flying. So that's what I'm feeling here for my pile number ones. Thank you all so very, very much for letting me do this reading for you today. And I hope that your month of November goes swimmingly or flyingly. And let me know your thoughts, opinions, and ideas down in the comments below. Also feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe if you want to see more content like this. So thank you all so very, very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye! Hi, pile number 2, and welcome to your pick a card reading for your November 2024 horoscope. So, for this month, you guys have chosen pile number 2, or aka the burden of creativity. So, for those of you who have picked this pile, the initial energy I'm getting out of this one is you feel like you have so many ideas and things and emotions and ideas within you that are just you're waiting, or you're trying to find an outlet for them. Also 111 on the clock as I am filming this. So for those of you, it's like, it's like you guys have a lot of energy and like ideas, creativity that you want to express, whether this is through art or wanting to talk to people or advocacy. Like this feels like a month of it's like I have so many things I want to do and not enough time to do them. Uh, like when I think of an image that comes to my mind, it's I almost feel like tongue tied as like I see an art gallery and I'm trying to express my art on the wall, but my wall is empty. But it's because what I see in my head and what I see in my mind, like I have been struggling to translate it to paper, to to take the ideas in my head and put them into practice. For those yeah, that's what it feels like. It's like the ideas in my head or the things that I want, it's like I'm struggling to put them into practice, onto paper, whether this is a new routine, I want to cook different things, I want to have this idea or this project in my head that I want to start, but it's like we're struggling to get like the energy to put it on paper and to start it. I've just like, it's like this is floating up in the clouds, but now it's time to get it onto the but now it's time to put it onto paper and make it tangible, something I can feel, taste, touch, hear, or smell. So that's what I'm feeling here. Also, I just love this card. Is it just not beautiful? You guys look so pretty. Also, for some of you, it feels like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders this month. Focus, thank you. And we're trying to figure out, like, how can I do something? Because it's like it's almost like the whole world is like kind of crashing down around you. Okay. So, the decks that we're going to be using today for you guys is so we have the Animal Spirit Oracle, and then we also have the Landscape Tarot. So, I love these two decks. They're super pretty. This is the first time I'm using them together, but let's just take a look here. So, for the first line, we're going to be looking at your career and or studies. So, I think I have one card for each. Oh, no, you guys had, oh, wow. You guys had, oh, no, we're good. You guys had one card each. Okay. So let's take a look at your career and or studies. So we have the Three of Swords reversed. And a Skunk Spirit. I'm going to read these. Know your worth. Also Three of Swords reversed. So for my career, for your career in the month of November. So it feels like we are healing from old wounds that came from and or studies. Yeah, career and or studies. So for those of you who like so for those of you who are still in college or like are still kind of in your discipline still learning, it feels like you've had a couple ideas of should I change my career path or not. And even this is for people who are in the workforce right now. There's a definite energy of I want to change my career path, but I'm not sure if I'm going to or if I should. For those of you, if like some of you want to pursue more artistic, something more artistic rather than say, I don't know why I'm getting a lot of like psychology type of energy here or like medical fields. It's like there's a couple people here. It's like I'm in biology or I went for or I'm going for like nursing, biology, some engineers, business related, like that type of career path. And it's like you're trying to figure out here in the month of November if this is really the direction I want to go in. Because it's like it feels like in the past you have had a lot of people. If you've expressed what you've loved to do, your hobbies, your places, your people, your how you would like to express yourself and how you would like to make money in doing so, there's a lot of people I think that have kind of, part of my French, shit on you or shit on those ideas and have made them not, made you feel lesser than because of them. An example that kind of comes to my head is I have a friend who did engineering And in engineering, they were like, okay, but that's kind of all they were taught when they were younger. It's like, you should be an engineer. You just need to be, whatever you do, don't care what you do, just get your doctorate or something along those lines, right? And it feels like in this month, it's like we are healing from those wounds of like, whatever you do, just make sure you get your doctorate or you get this such and such degree. And it's like, we are healing into the ways of, I know what I want to do. Whether this is maybe switching your major, maybe this is switching up your career. This month of November feels like a time of, I want to switch things up because you know what? I have all these ideas, these passions, these beautiful expressions that I want to do, and I want to express them. And I want to do this for a career. I want to do this in my studies. I want to be able to be expressive. There's a lot of people in here who I feel like are closeted theater nerds. Uh, as well. And also with this know your worth, it's like, you know what you want to do. You know exactly what you want to do, but it feels like in the past you have not been able to. And it's like this month, it's like you're finally putting your foot down and being like, no, this is what I want to do and this is how I want to do it. And if people aren't going to support you, well, then people aren't going to support you. I think you're at the point of, okay, fine, you don't support me, you can go do your own thing then, because I want to support me and my dreams and my hopes. And that's coming here from your career. Okay. Next, we're going to look into relationships here for this month. Ooh, the Tower reversed. Along with, okay, I'm not reading you guys upside down because I think I screwed that one up. Believe in yourself with 57, the Squirrel Spirit. So for my people who are in relationships, well, everyone's in a relationship of some sort, whether this is with yourself, family, friends, a romantic partner, or the such, or coworkers even. Y'all are gonna be, This feels like within your relationships within this month, you got a blowing out with someone, but it's not going to be as bad as you think it's going to be. So with the Squirrel Spirit, it's giving me the sense of, okay, this is something that I've been like, there are resentments, there are words, there are thoughts, there are or ideas around a certain people, places, and or things that you have been holding on to for a while. And November is just the month where it's like, okay, all these things that I've been collecting over the last X amount of months, they're coming out. Things are coming out. Words are being said. Emotions are being expressed. And with this Tower card, it's like, this is something that's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. And you know what? This isn't going to be like, oh, am I going to get fired if it's a coworker? Oh, this person's not going to like me. No, it's like you have valid criticism, it feels like. However, I don't know if the person that this is going to be directed at is going to take it they're going to take it very personally. Whatever this is going to be done very personally. People are going to take whatever you have to say very personally, and you're like, this isn't a personal matter. This is just how you act as a human being, and this is how we're expecting you to act in a society, and as a coworker, a friend, a family member, or the such. So that's what I'm kind of feeling here for you guys in relationships. You're having a big little blow up, but the blowout has been a long time coming, and it's like, is it going to ruin like a friendship or like a relationship that you have? No, but someone's going to get butthurt about it, and that's on them on how they react to someone bringing up their past behaviors, okay? It's not on you to police them. It's on you to tell them this isn't okay. And if you don't think that this is okay, we need to reevaluate this friendship or this relationship that we do have. Okay, now let's look at you for this month. The Star alongside the Swan Spirit. A time for a deep dive. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys this month. Okay, my pile number 2s. So you guys have the Star along with the Swan Spirit. Y'all are really putting yourselves out there. So for those of you who are like wanting to start a business, this is a great sign. For those of you who want to, I don't know why I'm getting strong Leo vibes from this group, but my Leos rise up. I love me a Leo. My dad's a Leo, and they are good they have their strengths and they have their weaknesses, but I do love me a Leo. So okay, so we have the star upright. So it's like you guys are really like almost too. It's like you're having like a wish. It feels like come true this month, because it's like I'm seeing this as like a shooting star, and even though I know it's a comet, whoever, whatever. But yes, with the star here as well, it's like you are rising up. Wishes are kind of being granted this month. Like a long-term manifestation might be coming in, or some sort of wish you've been having for this month, or just feels like almost all year for you guys. It's like I've been waiting and I've been waiting, and it's like when is it coming? So with the star here as well, I am get like along with the swan spirit time for a deep dive, like y'all. You are shining so damn bright because it's like you've gone and done the shadow work this last year. You've gone and you've done the shadow work, you've done the healing, and it's now time for you to shine bright, baby. Uh, and it's like whether you want to start your own business, get into the entrepreneurial fields, or you just want to change up what you're doing because it's like where I'm at, I'm not happy, or I'm not seeing myself happy there. So you know what? I'm going to change it up and go in a direction that I want to go into. And I know that there's been like some discourse online I've been seeing where it's like people who are like 25, 27 feel like they can never change, like we're stuck where we're at forever. And I'm like, oh heck no. You can always change, you can always pivot, you can always do something. I mean, from my own experiences, like man, when I left college, I went into I came out with I went into the workforce. I worked for a nonprofit. Then I worked for two startups, all in very heavy engineering disciplined companies. And then now I'm over here doing woo woo stuff. And then I also work in healthcare. So, like, you can pivot, you can change, you can do a bunch of different stuff in between. You are not set where you're at right now, dependent on where you started. You can go into so many different directions however you wanted to be. You're never too late to change or try something different. You want to go back to school at 30, go back to school at 30. You want to switch over from say an engine, you want to go switch over from like I don't know, oil and gas industry to clean energy, go for it. You want to go do healthcare work after you've worked in uh app development, go and try it all. You yourself are going to know the direction you want to go in, and sometimes we just need to try different directions to be like, nah, that's not the one I want to go into. And it's like wherever you guys are going, it's you guys are going to be a big star wherever you guys are headed to, whether this is an entertainment too, like you want to be up on the stage, go for it. Like this is a great time in the month of November to really hone in on like who do I want to be? Who am I wanting to express myself to, not just to my friends and my family, but to the world. Okay. Let's look at some potential challenges there are going to be here for you in the month. So I just pulled some tea leaf cards ahead of time, and then we have a card for just something for inspirational for the month. So one challenge here for the month. So we have lightning, which is control your anger or you will be sorry. Ooh boy. And then we have horseshoe, good luck. Here is some challenges. So I do feel that in this month there are going to be, you guys are going to have some ops and some people who are going to be kind of jealous of you a little bit. And with this jealousy, I think people are going to maybe say something that's going to be super passive aggressive. And I just want you to kind of hold your tongue, because you know what? You holding your tongue makes them angrier. You holding your tongue, you just doing you is the best revenge you can ever get on anyone. And I think you're going to have some struggles here as well. Also, with the good luck, I think you might be comparing yourself to other individuals a little bit here in the month as well. And it's like, I don't want you focusing on how other people are doing it, how they're doing, what they're doing, how they're doing it. I just want you to focus on who and what you are doing. You're never too late, and you're not too late, and you are not behind in any way. You are just taking your own time. Your own timeline is your own timeline. The delays that you have had here, oh goodness, I'm going to go get something really quick. Sorry, I've been doing this, like, some daily affirmations of my own each morning, and like I got brought to this specific one for you guys, which is resting and taking a pause is not delaying the timeline. It is just taking the time it requires to get there. So for my pile number twos here, you guys, if you guys are like, oh, I'm so mad, I'm like everyone else is ahead of me. No, this is not. This is your timeline, not anyone else's timeline. You taking a pause, you taking a rest, you taking a break was not in vain. It just taught you different lessons that others might not have had to learn. So, again, I'm going to repeat this one for you, and that is resting and taking a pause is not delaying the timeline. It is just taking the time it requires to get there. So, all right, so that's what I'm seeing here for your challenges for the month. Let's take a look at what are your wins coming in. So we have younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. So those of you who are like maybe wanting to have a kid or wanting to like wanting to start a family, have a kid, or you're looking for other people to, if you're into women, like maybe this is you finding a younger woman that you are interested in. Uh, but for quite a few of you, it feels like you're having someone younger come in that's going to give you inspiration, kind of telling you, like, why are you doing something you don't like? And it's like you listen to like this younger woman, or even like this young toddler, it almost feels like, and it's like, gosh, they got the right idea. And here you are listening to a toddler with wisdom beyond their years of like, well, if you don't like it, why are you doing it? If you don't see yourself being there, why are you there? Right? And I think that's kind of what's some a win coming in here for the month for quite a few of you. It's like we're having toddler advice, and the toddler advice is good. The other thing we have here is the nest, which is an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Come on, focus, please, please. There we go. So, also for some of you, you might be shocked if you guys are looking to express like, oh, I want to start this new business. Oh, I want to go in this direction. Where you might be like, oh, my family's not going to support me. Oh, my family's going to hate this. Oh, they're never going to. You might be shocked at their response in you wanting to flip the direction that you want to go into, whether this is your career or your studies. Like your family, it feels like, or your support network around you has your back. I think when Mm. And it feels like when you guys do it or you express this to them, the response that you were expecting is not the response that you get. And for, yeah, a lot of you, it's like the family is there, your support network is there, they've got your back, they want to see you live your dreams, and they are willing and ready to help you live your dreams. They got your back. So that's what it feels like. Also, again, with this burden of creativity, you have so much to give and so many wonderful ideas that it's like people want to see you succeed at them, because it's like you're a bright light, ready to express different things to different people, places, and or things. So don't hold back against telling your family on things going on, your dreams, your expressions, your ideas, because they have your back more often than you think. All right, now let's get your inspirational card. So we have anger, frustration, anger, and pissed. Again, okay, so what I would say here is like a card for inspiration is like we can be angry and mad at maybe the directions that we've gone in the past. However, and that anger can turn into self-loathing. However, what I want you to do here is we channel that anger, we channel that passion into charging forward. I don't know. Feel free. If you're in Aries, you know what you're doing. You're just going to go zoom. If you're not in Aries, take from Aries, put the blinders on and just go for what you want. The anger, that passion, that rage that you might have had for people, places, and or things kind of holding you back, well, channel that into your action, your desires, your direction, and just go for it full-heartedly. If you need to borrow a pair of blinders from an Aries, ask. They probably got a spare pair lying around. But that's what it feels like. The inspiration is like, yes, we can be mad. Yes, we can be angry that things are this way or the other. But it's like, okay, If they are, let's channel that energy that we have for it and just go for what we want instead of being angry or mad at the past. We can only go and change what we have here in the future. So that's what I'm feeling here for my pile number 2s. If you guys enjoyed, feel free, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know your own thoughts, opinions, and ideas in the comments down below. And thank you all so very, very much for letting me do this reading for you today. And I can't wait to hear about your brand new cool ideas you have coming up here in the month of November. So again, thank you all so very, very much, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your 2024 November 2024 horoscope reading here today. So, for my pile number 3s, you guys have chosen the wonderful card of The Maze We Walk. So, for my pile number 3s, guys, it feels like we are confused, and just from like a general energies perspective, it's like it feels like we have been wandering for a while, and we're just like, what direction are we supposed to go in? Where am I going in my life? I don't know what way I'm going. I don't know what way I should be going. There's not a lot of direction right now. There's signs, but I don't understand the signs. I don't understand this. I don't understand that. It's like you feel like you are almost like a pawn in someone else's game. I even think for some of you, you guys have like legitimately says, it almost feels like I'm just no one. It's like everyone else is like going on around me and they have their own initiatives, they have their own things that they're doing. And you're sitting here like, why does it feel like whenever I try and move in a single direction, I get pushed back or I get rejected or it just seems the direction I want to go in just doesn't seem to be the direction for me because it's like it's like almost like divine interaction or divine redirection almost every single time it feels like you're trying to move somewhere, right? Whether this is, oh, I want to do this project and then something blows up. Oh, and then it's like, oh, I want to go maybe see this person and then their car somehow goes to heck or your car goes to heck so you can't see them. Again, it feels like it almost feels like you guys have been walking in circles and you're like, when do I stop walking in circles? Because whenever it feels like I stop walking in circles, I get pushed back to being walking in circles again. That's what this pile feels like and I don't know if it feels like the energy that you're in now. So if this resonates with you, awesome. Welcome to pile number 3s. But also, I don't feel like this is not the upcoming energy for the month of November, is it? No. This is the current energy it feels like that we're kind of in. So, as we get into this, the maze that we walk, it's like we don't have a lot of ideas, but with this eye in the center too, I am now just getting drawn to this eye in the center. It's like the all-knowing eye is coming down and being like, just wait, just be patient. You're in the right direction. It's like, is this person where they're at the right place, the right time right now? Yes. So it's like you guys are not being prevented from something because it's the wrong thing to do. It's like we're trying to redirect you back to you. We're trying to redirect you back to you because it's like you can't ignore yourself. You can't ignore something going on in your life because it feels like there's something that's being ignored, not being acknowledged, that we're not working on. And it's like we're trying to find the next distraction so we don't have to acknowledge this thing in the past. And I think that's why we've been walking in a circle. It's because like I'm looking for something to distract myself, but if I look to the center of the circle, that's where I should go and not outside of it. So it's like we need to look within oneself so we can then look outside of oneself. So that's the energy I'm feeling here. I feel for y'all because I feel that too. So what we have today, we're going to be going through your career and studies. We're going to pull some cards for your relationships, just some cards on you. Then we're going to pull some clarifiers on some challenges that you might have for the month, your big wins for the month, and then just a card of inspiration or something to kind of keep with you for this month of November. So without further ado, let's get into it, right? So looking at your career and studies, the cards that we're going to be using today are the Tarot of the Owls and then the Starseed Oracle as well. So those are the decks that we're using if you're interested. If I remember, they are listed down below. If you guys would like links to them, those aren't listed there, but the names of all the decks are down there. So let's take a look-see here at your career. Ooh, the Lovers reversed. Ooh, this is a big theme for this month. So with the Lovers reversed, and then you guys also have... Did I do this in the right direction? Is this it? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to check something here really quick. Okay, so yeah. All right, so we have for you guys in your month of November. So we have the Lovers upright. Oh, look at them, they're so cute. Along with Surrender to Sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So in your career, it feels like this month, it feels like we're coming out of an energy of, we're coming out of an energy and we're finding love within our career, in our studies, with what we're doing. For a lot of you, it feels like where you're at right now in your career and or studies, it feels like a little monotonous, but it's like right where you need to be at the right time. And like an example that I get of this is, so the example that kind of comes to my mind is, so like you're in a company right now and it's like, yeah, I'm not the happiest here, but you know what? It's okay. I'm going to stick it out here for maybe another year while the job market maybe does a whole flippity doo-dah or whatever it needs to do to get itself settled out, right? Because also with the Surrender to Sweetness, it's like, it's giving me this sense of you are like where you're at right now. If you're unhappy, like there's some sort of change coming to the company or wherever you're at, that you're going to be extremely happy with. If you're like a college student, and still doing your degree, I feel that there's a change or maybe a class coming up that you're just like, nope, this reinvigorates my passion, my desire, and my drive to keep doing what I'm doing. It's like, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is the reason I want to go and do what I want to do. For my people in my career, it almost feels like if you did apply for another job and you're ready to take that offer, I would actually hold off and stay where you're at. I really would. Unless this is something you are like, this is my dream, this is what I want, I am like 100% this is for me. But what it feels like is like where you're at right now is where you need to be. And the reason why I say that, it's because it's like there's some sort of raise coming, there's like a new change in management that's coming, or even for some of you, it feels like the previous offer that you would have gotten falls apart somehow, or the company is going to be going through layoffs and like you would have been one of the first people laid off. So like where you're at right now is safety, security, and stability. And like for my career and studies people, and like for my studies people, like this is, you're getting a reinvigoration for what you want to do and how you want to do it. It's like you are going for what you want. And it's like very, very, it's like you're almost defining like your career path as well. Again, wherever you are is where you need to be. Very, very important for this group. Let's look then into relationships. The Seven of Swords reversed. Who's been pulling a fast one over on you? Because also alongside, trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Okay, for some of you, if you guys felt called to group 2, I would highly recommend doing group 2 as well. Because I think there might be some messages there for you as well. But when it comes to relationships, for those of you who have maybe not been in a relationship for a while, or it feels like someone, like you're kind of like, I don't trust a lot of people because people in the past have been kind of mean or they've backstabbed me. Like, what I'm getting here, again, there's a reason why you're walking in circles, is because the right people are not there. It's like you're in a sphere, it almost looks like a cone of protection right now, where it's like we're not allowing you to go out or meet new people or places or things, because the other pieces aren't in place yet. No, that's not right. But it's like the other pieces are, again, it's like we need to look towards the center to figure out the outside. You're in a cone of protection. Other people have been, I think, around you that aren't the best for you, and it's like those people you might not have seen a lot, or we're trying to otherwise there's like a lesson and being like, this isn't actually a really good person for you, and it's like we're bringing you around to that lesson again and again and again and again until you're like, I am not falling for this anymore, I am not doing this anymore. Yeah. Career and studies, you're doing just fine. Relationship wise, it's like there is a lot of, I think, redoing the same lesson over and over and over again. And we're just trying to learn it because it's something, it feels like something hasn't been learned. Something has not been learned. And it's like we're just making sure that this lesson gets hammered home, because in the future, once this cone's down and you're able to go out and go in whatever direction we're going to go into, there's going to be people who are going to come after you, and we need this one lesson that we're trying to teach you right now to stick, because once this one sticks, you're going to be set for the rest of your life, and you're just going to be able to go for what you want. This passion for your job and your career, you're just going to be able to focus on that, and the other things are going to be fluff and just fly right by. Because again, for those of you who have been waiting for a partner or have been trying to manifest a partner, especially a romantic partner, or a friendship or something along those lines for a long time, they're coming. They're coming. I know people have probably told you, oh, they're coming. They're coming. Oh, it's going to happen right when it's needs to. And it's like, again, with this, trust the timing. I really do believe that. The right person is out there for you, and they're coming. They're coming your way. It's how I see it is like, I see this. Gosh, I don't know why I want to bring tears to my eyes when I'm talking about this, because I think it's something you guys have been wanting for so long. It's something you have been longing for and waiting for, and you've heard time and time and time again. Oh, excuse me. And trust the timing, because I think when this person, it's like how I see them is they're like just right over the hill. They're just right over the hill, and like you've been climbing the hill, and they've been climbing the hill, and it's like you guys are like so close. It's like when I see the hill, you're like, you only have maybe like 10 feet left to climb, and they only have like 5 feet left to climb. Like you guys are so close to coming in together. Especially for my singles out there who have been wanting and looking for this relationship. It's like, it's close. And like, can I say like what the timeline is going to be? Like, no, but I don't know if like this person will be coming in November. For some of you, yes. For others of you, no. But like, it feels like for those of you who have been manifesting a long-term partner, like this month is, you guys are so damn close. And I just want to cry for y'all, because it feels like such a blessed union. Such a blessed union. As well. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize. You see this, look at this figure right here, and then like you see that figure right there, and then you see that figure out that way, right? And it's like you guys are so close, and you guys are getting so close to each other. Like that's what this feels like. Things are coming along for you guys, especially in the relationship department. If you guys are already have like a person that you're with, that you're really really happy. This could be a new friend coming in. This could be a mentor. This feels like someone that you've been manifesting. Partners, romantic, friendship, familial. Someone's coming in, and just it's going to be a beautiful union. It really, really is here for you guys in the month of November. Like your manifestations might not be coming in, but like you're going to start feeling them coming in. Okay, next we're going to look at just you. So we have the 5 of Wands, and then we also have, and then we also have Earth pulsing. Pulse the Mother Earth, slow down, time, and nature. You guys are very time-based, and for my pile number 3s, you're going to feel very good in your career. Relationships, you're going to feel stuff coming in. Just in you, I think there's going to be some internal turmoil. For some of you, where it's like, oh my goodness gracious, a lot of anxiety. A lot of anxiety, and like, I don't know if I trust other people, because it's like, again, we've been going through the same damn cycle over and 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 over again. Uh, but also here with the Mother Earth, slow down. It's like I want you to kind of like, we're going to be slowing down our thoughts here a little bit. Also, for some of you, if you guys have been really suffering from this anxiety, there is another flip side to this. And it's like, I do see quite a few of you, like those anxious thoughts, those anxious moments of like, am I good enough? Is this the right direction? Is this what I'm going to do? I see them slowing down a lot because it's like there's a validation coming in for you and a lot of feelings available of like validation from external sources that are going to start validating you. This is also healing. This is also like we're healing a calmness to you as well, along with this slowing down from Mother Earth. Like all the things that used to keep you up at night or worry you, I'm seeing this as like negligible. Like they aren't keeping you up at night anymore. Your anxieties, your worries are no longer. Things are really slowing down, or it's like those thoughts are. I almost think the mindset that you have around this is, and I think maybe that is the lesson that we keep coming back to at the center of all of it is like, what's the mindset that you have about life? What's the mindset you have about yourself? I think, what was it? I had a really good quote about this. There's a really good quote I have about this one. And I was just talking about it this morning with someone. And it was around ourselves. And the more and more we look at ourselves, let me see if it's in my book. So I've been writing down affirmations every day, every morning. And yeah. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, I'm gonna have to find this one, again. But again, it's like within yourself, it's like you are slowing down, you are healing. All these anxious thoughts that you have around yourself are really just coming because at the center of all of it, it's like your mindset. It's your mindset at the center of you, and oh, that's what it was. It's not it's like we keep asking maybe for like the belief or validation from the universe to make things better, but you know what? At the center of, oh, that's what it is. I did write it down this morning. So it's like, okay, I have a lot of belief in the universe, but here's the other part of it. How much do you believe in yourself to make things work around you? And I think that's kind of your theme here in November is that like my belief in myself is a direct reflection of my belief in the universe. It's like, do I believe in myself to make this work? Do I believe in myself to have my career, have my person, and feel good in myself? Yes, I believe that I can be that person. That belief in yourself is your belief in the universe because you are a part of the universe, right? We are a speck of the universe. If we can believe in ourselves, we can believe in the universe. And that feels like the balance and the mindset shift that's going to be coming in here in the month of November. It's like, and that we've been circling around. It's like, do you really believe in yourself to do what you want to do? Have that relationship, have that career, have those relationship with your friend, family, people, places, things. Am I that blessed? Do I believe that I am that person? And that internal belief about yourself is the external belief that now is going to have to be reflected back at you. Right? And like, yes, we've been circling back to be like, is this the real belief or is this not? And I think that's kind of why we've been feeling in circles because like it's not that you are doing anything wrong. It's like we need you to circle back and believe in yourself and believe in your hopes, your dreams, your ambition, your energy, and everything in between. And that's been, I think, the circling lesson for quite a few of you is like your belief in yourself. So let's take a look at some challenges here for you in the month of November. So we have a kitty cat, and that is a two-faced friend. So yeah, if you guys want to go check out Pile 2 had some very similar messages, but I do think you guys have someone around you that does not have your best interest in mind. Someone's kind of going behind your back on things in a relationship, friendship, familial, or the otherwise. Someone really does not have your back and they are not a good friend. And they kind of, I think, might be sabotaging you on the back end without you knowing it. Okay. The other challenge here you have is heartache over what you no longer have. Oh, the spear. So for those of you who are just like, again, it's coming back to your belief in yourself. And we're going to be having things kind of getting knocked out or being taken out of your way, and or things that just no longer serve you anymore. And because when those things get taken out, whether this is a person, place, or thing, once those things get ripped out, something's going to have to come back and replace that, right? And you knowing who you are and what your beliefs are is going to replace things with things that serve you, going to attract things that serve you on like a manifestation level here in the month of November. So you knowing who you are, you're going to be able to reject the things that don't belong, and you're going to accept the things that do. But we might just have a little bit, there's going to be some heartache where it's like, I really didn't want that thing to go, but it had to. Maybe this is a friend, maybe this is a person, a place, or thing that you really didn't want to get rid of, and you thought you could take to this next chapter of your life, but it's just not there, honey. It's just not there for you. Because you know what? They have their own, or that thing has their own journey that it has, and you don't need to be a part of it. You can be tangential on the outside, but you are not a part of that. You are not a part of it. And even then, don't even say tangential. You can observe, but don't even be there. That's not your path. So if it's not your path, well, then you get to do yours instead of theirs. Okay. Your wins for the month. So we have cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. That's I like that actually for you. And hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So what's going for you? I think you're, I think you're getting angry as all heck because you're like, okay, I get it. I know the mindset. It's going to be a tough one. Trust me, it will be. Going through it myself, but also here with the cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. What's a win for you? It's like, I'm not happy with where I'm at. I'm not happy with what you know what? If I'm not happy with what's going on, I'm going to move forward in a direction that's going to make me happy. And that's what it feels like the win here. It's like, I don't like where I'm at. I don't really like this. So you know what? If I'm not going to like this, I'm not going to stay in it. And that's like the realization for the month of November. It's, if I don't like something, I'm just going to move on from it. I don't need it. The things that I do like, I'm going to keep. The things that I don't, they're gone. Also here with the hand in need of help or assistance or guidance, I do feel that we're going to be having some people coming in that are helpful, whether these are mentors or like a friend, a family member, a partner. This is someone who's coming in that's going to be able to help you get your thoughts together or assist you in some way to maybe feel better about yourself or better in the direction that you're going into. And not to say that like you yourself aren't your best friend, but it's nice to have someone as a sounding board, and it does feel like there's like assistance or something or some place coming in that's going to be able to help you get to that next stage or that next level a little bit easier, and maybe help you get out of this roundabout that you've been in and instead start branching out and trying different things. Okay. And then your card of inspiration for the month is strength. So be strong, be proud. You can be independent while asking others for help. I love this for you. My pile number. Oh, my pile number 3. Also, the 24th of the month might be super important for you, as well as the 19th. So that's what I'm getting for you. Be strong. You have the strength, you have the courage, you have the wherewithal to make it to this next stage of your career, of your next like relationships, this next chapter of your life. Be strong, be proud, and see, be, and do who you are and not anyone else's version of you. So that's what I'm feeling here for my pile number 3s. Thank you all so very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and or subscribe down below and let me know your thoughts and opinions. I would love to hear them. Otherwise, thank you all so very much for letting me do this reading for you today, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!